The moment that hope was born and guilt was pardoned once and for all.
We tend to do everything backwards. Most people write songs before they decide to record, and we tend to write as we're recording, and that tends to be the most exciting part, is when we come up with something that we feel like special in that 11th hour.
And we were really excited about bringing Dan Muckala into the mix and having two of our favorite producers. You know, normally a co-produce means that one guy did half the songs and the other guy did half somewhere else, but to have them in the actual control room together, collaborating together, and bouncing ideas off of each other has been really, really awesome. So that's probably one of my favorite things is, you know, we've known Dan over the years, but to get to know him in this setting has been really great, and it's been amazing what's been created and just how everybody's getting along too.
I think my favorite part of the recording process is actually just being creative, you know, whether it's trying to come up with a new sound or writing a song from scratch, new ideas. I think that's my favorite.
Probably when I come in to do my part, you know, we're all there when we're tracking and creating the songs, but we're focusing on mainly getting the drums and the bass, because you build the foundation of the song. And
my favorite part of the recording process is when I'm playing.
As far as being two guitar players in the band, I don't know. We've never really sat down and discussed who's going to play what. We just kind of play around each other mostly.
Yeah,
try not to get in each other's way.
On the records, it's pretty much whatever part fits the song.
I'd say it's different on every song too.
It is. Yeah. Some songs it might be, you know, a lot of Mike's guitars. Another song might be me. So it just depends.
Yeah, you grew up more of the classic rock. I grew up more of the U2 ambient guitar thing.
Yeah. No, I love U2.
Just didn't say it's not what you grew up on.
I love U2.
Not so much U2. So comfortable.
The original idea was just simply the word Lovewell. You know, society has this concept of what love is, and it's very shallow and very lustful, and everything that is you know, mostly what the Bible, you know, love from the Bible standpoint is kind of the opposite of what society and media may look at it as. And so the idea was, it's not just enough to love, but how do you love well? How do you do it well?
Simplicity in a lot of this, whether it's, you know, buying a homeless person a burger or whatever, just all these small little things.
Not necessarily, you know, go halfway around the world to rescue, you know, starving babies, which is incredibly important, but just, you know, being kind to his neighbor, or, you know, going to lunch with somebody at work that nobody wants to sit with at lunch.
Does that mean we go out and paint a neighbor's house? Does that mean we buy a friend's lunch? Does that mean we give a sandwich to a homeless guy on the street?
It's not just helping your neighbor or doing whatever you can for them. It's going the extra step and saying, here's the deal, if I truly love you well, then I can't not tell you what's changed my life.
But ultimately, Lovewell means to offer them Christ, to share the gospel, because if we haven't done that, we haven't really loved them at all.
How can we approach this in a different manner that just makes people stop, whether you like it or not, like, what in the world does this mean? And so the idea was this kind of fictional character, but a character named Mr. Lovewell, who gets up the same every day, but every day he thinks that he's going to make a difference. But he probably has never left his town or a few blocks. He just makes a difference in his neighbors and the people around him in their lives. And the one thing that's for sure, no matter what happens, is that the generous Mr. Lovewell will love today.